Sol Pais was an American teenager who flew to Colorado from Florida to visit Columbine High School. Sol had developed an intense obsession with the notorious mass shooting that happened there back in 1999. Sol had flew to Colorado and purchased a shotgun from a store near the school. Following this, law enforcement was informed of the situation, and classes and schools in the area were suspended and a massive police presence descended on the area. Sol would later be found dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound in a park near Columbine. The incident brought to light the little-known and fringe social community that are obsessed with mass killers and shooters, and once again brought back the debate of the future of Columbine High School and its place in society. This is the story of Sol Pais. On April 20th, 1999, high school students Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold committed the Columbine High School massacre, in which they killed 15 students and injured another 20 before committing suicide by gunshot. At the time, it was the deadliest mass shooting in American history. The event was unlike anything to ever happen before, and many have put forth multiple theories to why it happened, from bullying, video games, to the goth subculture. Columbine and its aftermath had continued to echo across American culture and society. This includes the shooting being mentioned in various songs, literature, and artwork. This includes a niche community of people who are fans of the killers and the shooters themselves. They are known as Columbiners, and they have created everything from fan art, fan mail, digital social media accounts, and even people dressing up as the two shooters. Most of these fans are young women. Some attempt to obtain clothing, prop or real guns, and music similar to both Klebold and Harris. In October of 2018, two girls in Kentucky attempted to replicate part of the shooting by lying dead in a school library, imitating the dead poses of both Harris and Klebold once the massacre was over. Both students were suspended. The sexual attraction to criminals and those who commit crimes is known as hybristophilia. It is not known why this occurs, but it is often cited that everything from lack of parental figures, poor social skills, or simply humanity's fascination with the evil and the macabre has been put forth to explain this unusual condition. Not much is known about Sol Pais' early life, but it is believed that she was born in Florida in 2001 and is of Argentinian descent. Her father was a musician who taught music lessons to their neighbors. Those who knew Sol described her as a sweet yet deeply timid and shy individual. She never spoke or associated with anyone and was described as a loner. In school, Sol had been described as smart and intelligent but kept to herself. Despite not connecting with people, Sol did love animals. Sometime later in her life, Sol began to write in a diary and in message boards about loneliness, death, and depression. One entry stated, "I think I could have been someone, but I can't stop what has begun." Another entry was, "When something is said and done, and there's nowhere else to run, I think I used to be someone now, but I just stare into the sun." In time, Sol also stumbled upon the information regarding the Columbine High School massacre and immediately was connected with it. She created an online message board and posted her views on society and the world and her artwork that included sketches of guns, hellfire, and destruction under an alias called Dissolved Girl. Sol had several followers, including a woman named Adriana Pete. The two became immediate close friends, and both had difficulty fitting in society and their morbid curiosity with the Columbine tragedy. The two hung out and spent time together. In 2019, Sol had become so infatuated with both Klebold and Harris that she began to dress like the two perpetrators. This included wearing baggy clothing and listening to metal bands such as Nine Inch Nails and the German industrial metal band known as KMFDM. Both these bands have been rumored to be favorites by both Dylan and Eric. Her last diary entry was in March, in which she thanked her supporters for all their love and support. At this time, Sol had purchased 3 one-way tickets from Miami, Florida to Denver, Colorado, and security cameras captured Sol, dressed in black, walking through the airport terminal. It was now late April, and the Denver area was preparing to celebrate the 20th anniversary of the Columbine attack. Sol's father then notified police of his missing daughter and her obsession with Columbine. The Denver metro area was put on immediate alert, and all classes and schools in the area were canceled. This was especially true for Littleton, Colorado, where Columbine is located. Fearing that Sol was attempting to attack the school, a massive armed police presence descended on the area surrounding Columbine. Sometime later, police received a call of a dead body at the foot of Mount Evans, some 33 miles from Denver. The body would later be identified as that of Sol Pais. She had died from a shotgun wound to the head from a gun she had purchased from a Denver gun store. Sol was 18 years old when she died. The incident highlighted the fringe and controversial community that romanticized tragic events such as mass shootings. Some have pointed out the missed opportunities and the stigma of women with mental health issues. Further, some who personally interacted with Sol criticized the media's overreaction to Sol as portraying her as a potential mass murderer, despite Sol not making any specific threat to attack a school. "She never threatened anyone," said Pete. "I believe she was just very mentally ill and no one but me to confide with and the few people on the internet."